What's good, LDG? Lockdown gang in the building. First and foremost, glory to God. Thank you for waking us up and letting us do what we love to do. Oh my God. Oh, you are reading it first. Houston, we have a fraud. No, I'm just playing. Shout out to 2K Intel. Sometimes you get played trying to get this information out, and unfortunately, he got played. So let's dive into the fraudulent activity of all the fake news that we found out yesterday. That is why I exactly said what I said. It is allegedly. None of this stuff is confirmed. None of this stuff is legit. If it was legit, then it'd be crazy. But let's dive right into it. So you seeing my boy 2K Intel got played by a really good graphic designer. He sent me fake paychecks from 2K. He made a whole ass park in the blender, I guess, and told me to never leak his name. He spent days probably making this stuff, and it gets zero credit. Just played me, and it happens, bro. It happens, bro. Y'all don't know if check out the video yesterday. Shout out to y'all helping me get to 13,000, man, for real. Shout out to God for allowing that to be possible, number one. And shout out to the LDG gang for keeping this gang strong, bro. But it happens. You know, 2K Intel posted a lot of crazy information yesterday about 13 seasons, about different park layouts, about the man was good. Just put it that way. The man was good. He was so good that it made us all believe that it was legit. I ain't gonna hold you. A lot of us was like, yo, if this is real, that is OD, bruh. But unfortunately, it wasn't. But he owned it up to it. He said, still my fault. I have 779K followers on Twitter, and I ruined my rep for this BS. And let's dive into that real quick. Let's talk about sometimes sacrificing our credibility for a little bit of clout and a little bit of love. Now, don't get me wrong. 2K Intel is one of by far the best news outlets when it comes to leaks and information about NBA 2K. And unfortunately, this time it came to bite him in the butt. And he ran up against a person that was really, really good at what they do and finessing the game. And he got finessed. It happens to the best of them. Now, as far as like ruining his credibility, it will take a hit just for a little bit. But for the most part, he's going to be straight. He just got to deliver on the next promise. He cannot put out information if he don't have his facts checked and the information legitimate. You know what I mean? Because then that's how you start losing your credibility. That's how you start, selling false prophets. You don't want to be a false prophet. You want to make sure that you delivering on your promise. And again, we got to understand that these are all leaks and these are all allegedly information. He said there was going to be only 3 copies, a 70 or 150. There turns out to be 5. So at the end of the day, it is what it is. He said the game was coming out September 16th. It's coming out September 9th. So these are all estimations and probabilities. None of this is confirmed unless it comes from the mouth itself, meaning 2K. And I told y'all we are not going to know if any of this information is true or not until late August, bro, when they deliver us on the park and things like that. I still want to dive into the crew modes and then some things they're going to be possibly doing with the defense and offense of NBA 2K. We'll tap into that on Monday. Keep it locked in with all the latest, greatest news from your boy Bake. But let's dive some more into some of the information that we got right here when him saying that it was credible and the information that he was getting seemed legit. So as you can see right there with some of the text messages, man, I ain't gonna hold you. This thing seemed legit to me. Like if somebody, you got to be careful in today's world, man, because some people is really good at finessing the system. They're really good at getting you to believe in the nonsense. They're really good at doing what they're good at doing, okay? Some people got great talents and they use them in the wrong way. Just put it that way. And it seemed like it was legit. It seemed like he had information. But again, you gotta understand that if it's not coming from 2K itself, everything with a grain of salt, man. Everything with a grain of salt, because sometimes you can run into these situations where now your credibility is at question. Don't get me wrong, his credibility will be questioned from here on out because people are going to be like, yo, 2K Intel, I thought you was the guy. And it happens, you know, when we make mistakes, it happens. We lose a little bit, but the real followers will keep in contact with them. And as you're seeing right here, Luck talked about it this morning. He said the city leaks of NBA 2K is fake. Supposedly someone made a fake 3D model of the city, as you can see below in screenshots. And I kind of thought that to a degree. I'm not going to hold you because I saw 2 ante-ups. And if I show you this picture right here, since it's fake now, you're going to see there's 2 ante-ups. I've never seen 2 ante-ups ever in 2K history. And that kind of was a bit fishy, but I was like, maybe it's the different new plays. Maybe one's event, maybe one is ante-up. I don't know, but you're seeing right here in this picture right here, you see an ante-up over here in the middle and an ante-up over there on the right. 2K never places 2 ante-ups in the game. It's only one location 9 times out of 10, or a place to get there quicker. But they never had 2 ante-ups, and that was a red flag for me. But I was like, let me find out, because again, it's alleged news. It's not real until confirmed by 2K. But at the end of the day, man, word for advice to my man 2K Intel. Just stay 10 toes down. Continue to make sure your information is legit as much as possible, because you don't want to have these situations where you come out and you end up taking an L. But we all take L's sometimes, and they're not losses, they just lessons. Get right, get tight. Let's get back to some more news when we get back on Monday. We'll talk a little bit about some predictions and some things where I would like to see in 2K23. So keep it locked in for all the latest, greatest 2K23 news. When 2K23 come out, through the grace of God, we will be producing lockdown tutorials and all that great stuff for the defensive side, defensive builds, defensive, all that good. All right, live life, stress less, rocking one of the best. Without God, my life would be a mess. Always remember to have faith, hope, and love. Take care of yourself, man, and enjoy your Sunday. Peace.